Welcome back to your Feel Good Morning here with Expresso, only on SABC3. It is, of course, Friday, which means we are chilling with our two car guys, Gavin and Shira from OverDrive TV.co.za. And they bring us some news this morning on the Detroit Motor Show that just finished. And also, they spent the last week in a Toyota Hilux double cab diesel and also give us their opinions on that. Bucky, good morning, guys. Welcome.
Morning, Ewan.
Morning, Ewan. Always
Nice
good to be
to
on a
have
Friday.
Yeah, man. So first up, the Detroit Motor Show.
Yeah.
I mean, very exciting.
So that's just wrapped up in Detroit. And
Really?
an Italian manufacturer. Now, we all thought that the SUV as a species of car would be killed off by the recession. But an Italian manufacturer has just launched a 4x4.
Yeah, now, I don't know what anyone believes about the Mayans predicting the end of the world in 2012, but I don't know what track record they have with getting things right, but I have my own signs and symbols I look out for that the end of the world is coming, and I believe this is one of them. Maserati has launched an SUV, which is going to be built in Detroit, which is in America. Yeah, and secondly, not only have Maserati created an SUV, but they've also called it the Q-Bang. The Maserati Q-Bang. Now, Italians can make four doors sound sexy. I mean, Quattroporte, the Maserati Quattroporte, sounds fantastic. And the only thing I could find when I looked up Q-Bang was an Indonesian wind. So, I don't know. Honestly, I feel like a beautiful Italian woman I've lusted after my entire life has just gone and run off and married a mixed martial arts fighter. So,
He's distraught.
I'm actually distraught.
He's distraught. Ever since I told him about this, he just walks around muttering Q-Bang under his breath and shaking his head. But I just don't think any self-respecting person can buy one of these and go home and tell their friends or their partner or their loved ones or their children that they've bought a Q-Bang. I just don't think
I
it's
would
gonna
not
happen.
know what to say because I wouldn't even know if it's a car. Oh, hey, guess what? I bought a Q-Bang.
But the Maserati part's good. I bought a Maserati and then it'll be a Q-Bang.
So
anyway.
If you needed more signs, the Dakar Rally, which has just wrapped up, it's one of the most maddest, it is the maddest transcontinental off-road rally. It's just been won by a Mini. Look, it's not your sister's Mini. I mean, it's a giant off-roading Mini.
I'm sure,
and it was chased up the field by a Hummer.
So the world of four-wheel driving has gone mad. And if we needed further proof, over in America, what they've just done with the...
Okay, so the Range Rover Evoque, we've featured it on the show before. I don't know if you remember it.
I remember,
Yeah, but no, we distinctly call that a car. In America, it's called a truck, and it's just won American Truck of the Year for 2011. If that is a truck, then I'm a lumberjack.
Absolutely.
In my spare time.
Honestly, imagining that as a truck is like imagining Jessica Alba with a beard. But anyway, okay, now we're going to get onto the Toyota Hilux.
Yeah, let's do that.
We've been doing a lot of Buckies of late, and I remember I have a soft spot for these. I grew up with a 1972 Toyota Hilux in our family. It was a family car. It was our company's delivery van. It was a furniture removal truck. It was a dump truck. It was a limo. I think it might have even been a hearse at one stage.
It's a bit worrying.
It did everything, and it never complained. It never missed a beat. It's probably still going somewhere. It was a fantastic car, and I mean, it was Toyotas like that one that made Hilux such a household name. I mean, the Hiluxes are the world undisputed heavyweight champion of Buckies, and I just feel of late, I hate to say it, but I think they might have been resting on their laurels a bit, Chief.
We've spoken about a couple of their competitors before, and you look at the VW Amarok, great car. Nissan Navara, great car. Personally, my favorite.
Ford Ranger.
Ford is about to launch a new Ranger, which looks superb. So it just feels like maybe Toyota have sort of let the game get away from them a little bit. I wouldn't count them out just yet, though. They're obviously in a lot of markets around the world. They've got great cars, which we don't get here. And in America, they've got two trucks called the Tacoma and the Tundra. And my prediction is that the next Hilux, which is probably coming soon, because this is just a facelift, the next one's going to be based on one of those two trucks. It'll be a bit bigger and a bit more luxurious.
Now, first of all, I don't think any Bucky, never mind a Hilux, should have a USB port. But no, this is because I know farmers are now starting to listen to iPods, obviously. But the one I had, it stopped working. Now, I know that Toyota used to be Afrikaans for reliability, so I'm a little worried. I mean, I know in the grander scheme of things, a USB port malfunctioning on a Bucky is the most minuscule problem that you can expect to have. But, you know, Toyota, everything keeps going right. I was a little disappointed in that, but, I mean, overall, it's a brilliant car. I mean, it's really very, very good. And it just feels to me that Toyota's kind of a bit uncomfortable in this new luxury Bucky segment. You know what I mean? Which is ironic, given that it's called a Hilux, that they feel quite uncomfortable. I mean, the old Hilux, I think its idea of comfort was sleeping in a tree and you know, stealing Bear Grylls' food or something. But
I just personally think they're too big. I really do.
They're getting bigger.
Last night I drove around an entire suburb because I didn't feel like like U-turning. Trying to do a three-point
Absolutely.
turn. And so, you end up being late enough.
But I mean, personally myself, you know, I absolutely love this car. I mean, bigger the better for me. It's great. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, I'll remain a fan, and Toyota are going to sell these in the thousands. So it's not, they're going to still be the best-selling bakkie. I just can't wait for them to bring out the new one, and they're just going to obviously just put the competition back another 15 years and wait for them to autoplay catch-up. So,
That'll probably happen.
And it'll probably happen. It'll probably happen. Guys, thank you so much for joining us.
it's always a pleasure.
So, you mentioned just quickly on the Q-Bang. You know, I need to talk about this word.
Yes, I can talk about it all
you know,
morning,
because I want to get it stuck in your head. You know,
it's been stuck in my head for weeks since I heard the name.
So we were trying to think, why is Maserati making a 4x4? Obviously, it's money. America, Russia, Middle East, they love the thing, so that's where they're going with it. But then Gav pointed out to me that Fiat now owns Chrysler. Fiat also owns Maserati. Chrysler owns Jeep, and this is being built on a Jeep chassis.
So
Gav
Fiat
thinks
owns
it was
Ferrari, owns Maserati, and Fiat owns Chrysler, owns Jeep. So they must have had a drunken weekend. Just thought, let's make an SUV.
Yeah, well, we've got all these bits, you know. Let's see what we can do.
It's actually been made on the platform of the Jeep Grand Cherokee we reviewed a few weeks back.
Yes,
so,
yes,
I mean,
yeah.
it won't be an awful car, but it just looks awful.
sure.
And it's a Maserati, and it's
And the name.
in the name.
You gotta love the name. Guys, thank you so much.
Thanks.
Gotta love these guys. Gavin and Shira from OverDrive TV, and also, of course, for your latest motoring news, you can follow them on Twitter at OverDrive. So get them at OverDrive TV. There we go. Sorry, guys.
Thank you.
Lots to come. Don't go anywhere.
Stay with Expresso and SABC3.